There have been a couple of returns teased. This is kind of a news video, but it's kind of speculation. It's a bit of A, it's a bit of B. Bada bing, bada boom. It's an interesting little thing, as there have been photos floating around that have seemingly, let's be honest, the show's leaked it themselves. They've leaked it themselves. They went, hey, fucking hell, guys, you want to see this? And it's pictures of, there are about 3 pictures. It's all about the Carters. You have, in one picture, you have Callum Highway, you got Elaine, you got Johnny and Nancy. In another picture, you have Nancy slapping Elaine with Lee watching. And you also have Lee, like Nancy in the background, Callum behind, and Lee dragging Johnny away, who's seemingly drinking. And it's made a lot of questions. There's a lot of really interesting questions of, is this Linda's funeral? Which is what I think is the consensus. Is it like Mick's funeral? Have they found a body as such? There's pictures of like a coffin, but it's like a very small white coffin. Is it like one of the children? Have they died? Like, there's a lot of questions, and I just want to take everybody back to, I think it was, do you remember when the Keanu picture was leaked last year?
It was around the same time as this picture was leaked. Well, last year.
Because last year they did the 6 whodunit, and it was Who Dies at Christmas. But they leaked a picture of Keanu fleeing at an airport, which made pretty much everybody go, there's no way Keanu dies. We've already seen him leave. Like, and we saw him like at a funeral as well. So they took some precautionary pictures to kind of lay off the scent. And I think this is what this is. I've still been predicting that Linda either leaves or dies at the 40th. And I still think that's true. But I think these funeral images are a bit too good to be true, in my opinion.
Like, people have been speculating that they leaked it on purpose, or like, and then people are like, yeah, they only got Nancy and Lee in for these photos. And I'm like, no, they didn't, because I don't care. Like, I understand you like want to. I don't care if you frame a photo to like smell, like, you know, get rid of the scent. But there's no way you bring in Nancy and Lee just for these 4 photographs. Like, yeah, are you gonna pay me for showing up and missing a day's work? No, get in that fucking suit. Like, obviously, I think they're obviously going to be there at Christmas or when the 40th hits. So it's either, my speculation that's been going around, it's either Ollie, Annie, or one of the other kids are dying. I've seen people get mad. People are like, why the fuck would they show up to this person's funeral? They barely know them. And I'm like, they're part of the Carter family. But still, they don't know them. Yeah, but you can still show your respect, like. It's like Stevie showed up at fucking what's her face's funeral. Not Aunt Babe. Aunt Sal. Aunt Babe could be dead.
No.
She's a pretty small woman. So yeah, I guess we'll read the article, will we?
Yeah, let's read the article.
Who's reading, me or you?
I'll do it. EastEnders has got fans feeling nervous as 2 characters have returned for a funeral scene. Photos available on The Sun. Oh yeah, it's The Sun. It's always the fucking Sun. See Maddie Hills, Nancy Carter, and Danny Lee Hatchard. Danny, what the fuck? They fucked up his name.
Yeah, because
that Danny Boy Hatchard. Fucking.
His name's Danny Boy.
Fucking hell, they've cocked up his name proper. Danny Boy Hatchard. I think they were trying to. I think they just missed out fucking brackets. No, wait, it's just Lee. It's just his EastEnders name. I'm being an idiot. Attending the ceremony at the church, while other characters like Elaine and Callum Highway are there too. Lee has been seen carrying a white coffin with a pink rose, while Nancy was photographed losing her rag with Elaine and slapping her. Also, people suggested, usually if it's a full-sized coffin, there's usually 6 pallbearers, like, holding the coffin, but this time it's 4. But people have made a parallel to say that, like, Lola was in a white coffin, but I don't know. There's a lot of questions. It feels, like I said, Just like Chris Crenshaw getting people back for like a week. It's in his playbook. He's done this before. Leah did it. Johnny was also seen on location get removed from the church and drinking from a hip flask up against a tree, with Callum, Elaine, and Nancy comforting in another scene. The signs seem to point to it being Linda Carter's funeral, and with the timing of the filming, it means that her death could be this year's big Christmas story. The fans who think it could be Linda's funeral are not all happy with this idea, although one viewer did note that it would mean Aunt Babe's curse on the family is complete. That's Aunt Babe. That's the Aunt Babe Twitter account, let's be honest.
Can I just say, I love this photo of Lee. He's just like, he's not the field. He's just like, what the fuck's going on? I love the photo of Lee.
It wasn't the Aunt Babe Twitter account. Fucking hell.
Was it Shirley Carter's Percy account?
It was not, no.
Oh.
However, plenty of fans think this may not be all as it seems, naming the people who are and aren't there as evidence it's not Linda's funeral. Another viewer wondered if the funeral could be for Mick if his remains were found, while someone posted it may be a ghost of Christmas thing. Linda sees her death due to drinking and sees Johnny drinking as well, which would be seasonal and an interesting thing for the soap to do. It could, of course, be some red herring, as the soap did some fake filming to throw fans off the scent of the Six storyline. Yeah, like there will be a funeral. I do think there will be a funeral, in a sense, but Linda's not dying at Christmas. I don't see Linda dying at all, because I mean Linda's been one of the most invested in characters of the last decade. Linda has been the main character as such of this Chris Crenshaw era of the show. I know that you want to send it off with a bang and you want to protect the characters that you put at the forefront, but I do think she will leave. I just don't know how. So I think there's a genuine chance this could be like one of the kids. Like, it definitely could be, but it's just it's a very confusing one. But it looks very on the nose. Like, I'm pretty sure Nancy and Elaine are wearing flamingo earrings. Like, but also if it was Linda's funeral, it would all be fucking pink. Let's be honest. Everybody would be wearing pink, and it would be fucking a bit more glam. So I really don't know. And I don't know what to believe. What do you think, mate?
My mind went completely elsewhere, because you remember the ending of Mice and Men where I think it's Larry, where he accidentally kills the woman because he strokes her a bit too hard. I'm like, God, hope they don't recreate that with Coach for doing that to fucking Ollie by accident. Just, bloody hell, I broke his neck. But you want to throw off a red herring, but at the same time, you don't want to bring back these two characters for just this fucking fake scene. That's where I draw the line.
The one thing I have found funny is in the first picture where Nancy's comforting Johnny. People say, Linda's in the first picture. That's Nancy. That's Nancy. That's Nancy, you fucking idiot.
I don't know, could be Linda. She's got to change. But I will look forward to this. I will be excited to see where this storyline goes, if it is an actual storyline. Like someone said, it could be like
that is really weird. Everybody said Linda's in the first picture. She's not. It's right. I'm not being insane. So many people are saying it.
Hold on.
In the first picture where Nancy's comforting Johnny.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me open the image in a new tab. Right. Number 4. I could probably zoom this in a little bit. Bear with me, lads. Hold on. Wait, no. I'm zooming. Oh, fucking. I've broken it. There, look at that at least. As you can see, I cut off Callum's head. No one gives a shit about Callum. And sort of Elaine's head. Just Johnny. Look, Johnny's sad, and that's Nancy. That is fucking Nancy, lads. That That is Nancy. That's not. It could be Linda, but it's not. It is Nancy.
It's not Linda. It is 100% Nancy. People are being a bit dumb. But yeah, and also, as said before, I think the Kelly Bright, the actress, posted something on the fucking posted something on her Instagram. She went to like Wonka World. No, she went to like a clay place, and she made a bowl, and in it says the end, and it's too on the nose. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Fuck me,
It's too fucking on the nose.
When you said she went to Wonka World, I was like, what? She got to the Willy Wonka experience in Scotland? Like, I know
I don't fucking know.
That's a reference from like 7 months ago. That's not relevant anymore.
Yeah, no one cares about that anymore.
Even though the girl from that fucking who was the Oompa Loompa, she made bank. No one talks about that because of the Hawk 2 girl, but she made fucking bank. Like, you can book her on cameos and shit. And like, Jesus Christ, we're in the wrong scene here, Ash.
Yeah, we are. We're in the wrong business.
But yeah, this is going to be an interesting storyline because if it is Linda Carter's funeral, like let's just say it is Linda Carter's funeral, it will be such a waste to have her die, while you don't have Mick Carter back, because you'll never get the opportunity to have, like, it's like when Den Watts returned, you didn't have Angie, so there's no interaction scene. So if you have like Mick return, you want at least Linda to be there.
You want Linda and Mick to be Endgame.
Yeah.
That's a simple case. You want it to be Endgame. You don't want. Why would you do it otherwise? And it would also greatly decrease his chances of ever needing to return, because why the fuck would he come back if Linda's not there? But I like it. I like it teasing, because we don't really know what the Christmas story is going to be this year. And we are like only 2 months away. Like, we can imagine it'll be the Reese and Sonia stuff. It'll be, eventually after the wedding, it'll be the probably Cindy and Junior affair getting outed and the kind of breaking down of the family. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a very odd one, but I do like it. Imagine they did a funeral for Lady Di. They have a whole funeral for all Hot Lips.
Did they get Hot Lips to reprise her role for like when they did the open coffin?
But yeah, it's a really interesting one though. Some people have suggested, and this is all speculation, of course. It's speculation. This is all speculation, of course. Some people are thinking perhaps it's maybe this is what Linda imagines. This is what may happen if she keeps drinking. And then her family will be gutted, but it will still be much the same. But I do think she does leave. I do think she leaves by the 40th. And I don't know. I do not know. But it's a really interesting little thing. Thought it'd be worthwhile to make a video on it, just to kind of, expose it to more people in case we haven't seen it. And if people have what they think is their idea, tell us in the comment section down below. We have been watching Walford. This has been streamed live on Twitch. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to join us in the next one. See you then. Bye-bye.